Hey everyone, it's Chatter here, and I am gonna do some power rankings, kind of, for Community Division. I really wanted to do Community Division power rankings, but it's a real pain in the ass, because there are 40 whole teams to analyze, and I just don't want to do that. So I tried to think of a way to make it a little fun for me. Uh, Today, what I'm doing is sort of what I came up with for that. And let me do a little bit of explaining of what's on your screen right now. So, what I'm gonna do is I imported everyone's teams into Techno's team building doc so I can analyze them really quick. Techno's team building only has 15 slots, so I have two of them. Um, but basically, I created a completely random order of the people in community, and I'm just gonna go through this order one at a time, and then after I analyze your team, I just have to choose a number, and so by the end, I have a ranking that's totally wrong because I have like no slots left for these people, and at this point, I have no idea the where to put them in comparison to the rest of the team, to the rest of the teams. Yeah, the point is, I just get to analyze everyone's teams because I haven't really looked at everyone's teams to be honest. And at the end, we have sort of a fun like ranking that's totally wrong. Um, yeah, this is just sort of what I thought would be an easier way to do some power rankings for you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna have whoever's name I'm working on highlighted over here, just so that if you just want to watch me talk about your teams, you can just check through the video and see when I have it highlighted. Yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna go pretty quickly because there's a lot of teams. Like I said, there's 40 teams. First up is Silverio, who has Tapu Koko. I'm not gonna read out every mon. There's this team, which looks fine at first glance. This, which is a Sun team that has Torkoal, not Mega Victory Bell. I think Mega Victory Bell got taken by a different Sun team. Speed tiers look fine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any horrible weaknesses. This isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too weak here. I'm not a huge fan of the Sun Core, to be honest. Um, it has Mega Roserade, which I haven't seen used in a while, to be honest. I don't know if anyone even used it last season, to be honest. I keep saying to be honest. Um, Terra Torkoal is the only Terra that's not great. Is there any Terra on this team? Or did I forget to put it in? I might have forgotten to put it in. Hmm. Yeah, I can't say I'm super impressed with this team. This team looks better, maybe. I don't know. Pretty bad hazard removal on both sides, kinda. Yeah, just not great hazard control in general. I mean, it's not bad to be. It's fine, but I'm not super impressed. I think I'm just gonna go with like 12. I don't know. I don't know where to put people at the start. 12 seems good to me. Okay. Boeb, I think is on the other dock. Boeb. Okay. So, Tornty, Megapang, Slowking, that's pretty good. Scizor. Oh, that's wrong. Hold on. It's super annoying importing everyone's teams into this because all of the formatting is different, so like literally all of these mons I have to change it because it's not like in Rock Dash D, it's like in Rock Dash Dusk, and the same thing goes like it's Mega Pangoro on the GPL dock, so I can't just copy it over. I have to change like all of them. Slowking G, Tornadus, Therian, like it's all different for whatever reason. So it took me forever to change all that. Hmm. Okay. Mega Donphan, the Golden Glow and Glamora. Okay, not bad. Um, Kind of ground weak on both teams, although it's not too bad. This is pretty bad. Um, yeah, it could be worse. Could be worse. Speed tiers look fine. Speed tiers look fine. Mortal Spin, I didn't even know that existed. Hazard removal isn't great, but hazard setting is fine. Although it's only Glamora on this team, but what else do you need, to be honest? Yeah, I think this was better than the first team. I particularly like this. I think this is a solid starting three. I don't know how you get round three. Slowking Galar, to be honest. And Scizor is good with that too. I'm not a huge fan of the bottom half of this team, but could be worse. And then this Mega Donphan's not really a round one pick in my opinion, but it's fine. And non-Terra Bax is really bad too. So I think this team is a lot worse than the first team, but the first team is alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. I think it's slightly above average. Let's do there. Alright, next up is Cats. I think Cats is on the other dock. Keep switching docks, yeah, okay. Okay, this is the team that sniped my Excelgor, alas. So I'm seeing speed tiers are a little weird here. I guess this jump isn't that big of a deal. Speed tiers are good here. Well, bug types aren't doing shit to this team. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any weaknesses here, to be honest. In terms of that, I like Lando T with Excelgor. I think that's a good pairing. Heatran, yeah, this is fine. All this looks fine. I don't see. There's not really like that good of a cleaner here. I mean, Superior and I guess Excelgor, but not really. So I think that's. I mean, I guess Haxorus is the cleaner maybe, but there's not like a great like mon to take advantage of all the like pivots and stuff that this team has. And then over here, Escav, Mew, Greninja. This just seems fine. Yeah, this seems fine. Let me see. There's no hazard removal at all on Team 2. That sucks. But it's not that bad. I think this is the best team so far, although I'm not convinced. I put it like one spot above. Yeah. Oops. Okay. TML. TML. Okay. Alright, so Mega Victory Bell, Walking Way, Kalucha, Terra Sandy Shocks. It is photosynthesis, okay. Namorous T. Okay. I like that. Very Ice Weak. Pretty Ground Weak too, although you have the 2 immunities. Let's see, a lot of rock weaknesses on this one, so hopefully good removal here. Zapdos, Magmortar. I don't honestly remember what that mon does. Okay, yeah, that seems fine at first glance. Pretty bad speed tiers though. Fastest Montrachion is not great. Speed tiers here look fine enough. They're not the best though. Okay. Ooh, is this working? I feel it doesn't show Zapdos defog here, right? Because I noticed that's that. Maybe the hazard removal thing is just not working. Hmm. that might explain why every team I've checked has had no hazard removal so far. Okay. I don't know if it's actually working. I might have to take that with a grain of salt from here on. Even still, I don't think there's a whole lot of hazard removal on this team for all the rock weaknesses it has. The only one I can see is Zapdos. Unless Overquill does, I don't know what that mon does. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of this team. I think this team's good though. This team seems pretty good. I'm gonna just go with like 11. Let's do 11. I'm afraid to put someone at the straight 10 spot for whatever reason. Okay, Love. Love is the Love for some reason doesn't have any Terra users. I know that. Urshifu single Rapidash Mega though, that's pretty good. I don't Mega Dash is somewhat polarizing, but I think it's fine as a round 2 pick. Rotom Wash, Gengar, Ferrothorn. Is Gengar good here? Yeah, Gengar seems fine here. Dracozole. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, Team 2, Mega Butterfree. This was pick like 15, by the way, for some reason. Infernape, Gliscor, Hydreigon, Tapu Fini. Really late Tapu Fini. That's crazy. I actually pointed that out to him, I think. Because I helped him with this team a little bit. G-Darm. Okay, these both seem fine. Fire weakness, but has a lot of resists. Same thing with Bug. This is pretty bad. This ground weakness is pretty bad. Okay, now that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Speed tiers look good. Okay, taking the hazards with a grain of salt here. There's no way he has no hazard removal on either team. Finny gets defog. I think it just doesn't have the cut moves because GPL has the cut moves. But I set the format to. Oh no, I did not set the format to GPL. Hold on, let me do that. Okay, now it actually works. It might just be because I set the format to GPL on the other dock, right? Oh fuck, I didn't. That's why it doesn't work. Okay. Sorry. I need to go and set the format to GPL on all these then. Oh, okay. It just sets it for all of them if I do. Okay, cool. Let me. Okay, yeah. Now the hazard. I'm not going back to the other teams, but now the hazard removal works. Okay. Yeah, that team has fine hazard removal. This team is not great, but it's whatever. Okay, yeah, I mean, these teams both seem fine. I'm gonna have to take points off for not having Terra users. I don't know if he just forgot to put them, or if he just doesn't want them, but I DM'd him about it, so he might just not have seen it. But yeah, I mean, overall, not horrible. This is probably the worst part, is this ground weakness here. Yeah, I think I'll go 9. I'm putting everyone in the middle because I don't know where to put other people. I'm number 1 for sure. Shiki, okay. Okay, Garchomp, Zapdos, Golden Go, Supernova, that's pretty good. I don't really know that much about what this mon does, but isn't pick 5 really late for it? Staraptor, I think Terra Toxicity is supposed to be really good, although I don't really know why. Terra Diggersby, that's fun. Mega Infernape, Kyurem. Why is there a Komo on this team? I do not know. Okay, speed tiers are kinda meh here. And I'm seeing... Oh, this is really bad. The only fighting resist is Zoroark. That's really bad. What's that dragon immunity? Tinkaton? Tinkaton's the only mon to stop like outrage spam? That's not great. This is fine, I guess. I mean, it's okay, that's fine. Yeah, just make sure there's good hazard removal. There's a couple bad weaknesses here. That's Team 1 is the one, yeah, that has fine hazard removal. Yeah, there's definitely a couple really bad weaknesses. Like, this is really bad, and then this is also like if your only mon to stop outrage spam is Tankaton, that's not great. And there's also 2 dragon types on that team for some reason. I mean, Komodo is not a bad mon, but it seems like a weird mon to have on this team. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this team's pretty low. I'm not like I think they both have solid offensive cores, but I'm not super impressed by the speed tiers, and I'm definitely think they have some defensive holes. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna do like 15. Okay, ready. Okay, Dragapult, Celesteela, Weavile, Starmie, Mega Wigglytuff. Okay. This is, it's like a Gen 18 Dragapult Weavile. Starmie is not a bad pick. Swampert's fine. Yeah, I don't really like Wigglytuff here. I don't really like that one in general, to be honest. But it does not look great here. There's no other regen mons, and I just feel like it kind of won't do anything. But I could be wrong. Over here, first pick Mega Ninetales. That's not a very good first pick in my opinion, although it might be underrated. Enamorus, Samurott, Iron Hands, Metagross. There's not like, I guess it's fine. But I don't feel like it has like the real top tier threat, except maybe Enamorus, because Ninetales is not a first pick. Speed tiers look fine. Lots of ground weaknesses. This is fine, you have 4 resists. This is, yeah, I guess it's, okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I mean, not bad. I like this team except for the Wigglytuff. I don't know what Lilligant Hisui does at all, but I'm gonna assume it's an okay Terra user. Hazard looks fine. I'm gonna go 13 or 14 probably for this. I'm just not super impressed with the mods in general, especially on this team. I'll go 13, I think. Oh, also I forgot to I forgot to highlight shit. Well, I hope that Reddy wasn't skipping around. Whatever. Victor. Okay. Tianpao Mega Aromatisse. That's pretty good. It's very defensive Tianpao team. That seems fine. Komodo is another sort of offense mon in the back. I like this. I like this. Very ice weak though. Has a couple. I have some resists though, so that's fine. Mega Zoroark, Garchomp. Tabulele, Clodsire. Okay. I don't know what to say. That seems fine. Yeah, again, no. Only dragon resist is Tapu Lele, which I guess is fine, but pretty ground weak. Well, they have some immunities, but yeah, pretty ground weak. I don't know why it's complaining about no normal resist. Do you not have a steel type? No steel type. That's not great. Lots of rock weaknesses. Speed tiers are good. It has good hazard removal, so the rock weaknesses aren't too bad. Yeah, I like this team a lot, to be honest. But I'm not a huge fan of this team. So I'll probably go, I could go 10. I could bring this up, though, because I think this team's really good. I'll go 6. Maybe I should go 10. I'm gonna go 10. Okay, Ace. I already know, like, I'm gonna fill up all these middle slots, and then every team I'm gonna think this deserves the middle slot, and I'm gonna have to put it at the top or the bottom. It's gonna suck. Okay. Ace. I go Electivire, Latios. Yeah, this is round 3 low kicks, I remember that. This is also on the wheel, so it was like low kicks super early for whatever reason. Same thing with Arcanine on the other team. Okay, seems okay at the first glance. Neither team, both teams have this problem where they have one fairy type, but then no. This team has a steel type, but this team doesn't have a steel type. So, I mean, this is pretty bad. The only mon that switches into fairy to dragon types is Klefki. And that's not great. On this team, it's Togekiss, which I guess is better than Klefki, but it's like, still, if the Togekiss dies, you're gonna get outraged a lot. So, that's not great. And then, very fairy weak as well. Yeah, this is really bad too. Your only fairy switch in is Togekiss. You don't have a steel type. So you're just gonna get shit on by like offensive fairy types. Pretty ice weak as well. It's really bad that both teams have this problem, because if you have a problem, you don't want it to be on both teams. Speed tiers look fine, although yeah, subtiles are really bad, so this is not great, but it's not horrible either. Removal looks fine. Only one Stealth Rocker on this team is not great, but it's okay. Yeah, I am not a huge fan. I'm just gonna go with like 16. But if I put too many things towards the middle, then I'm gonna go 17. Just to leave that spot open for a team. I don't know. Okay, Wombo's on the other dock, right? Yeah. Okay. Mega Dunsparce. Probably not a first round pick, but it's okay. Namarus. Why did both Hisui and Arcanines go in round 3? Is that one good? I don't feel like it is. Okay. Late Alakazam. Salamence. Is that Terra? Did I forget to put Terramons for some of these? I think I did. It must be Terra. Sneasler. Mega Grimmsnarl. I like Mega Grimmsnarl. That one's really good. Okay, this looks fine. I don't really know why Excadrill's here. Um, okay, make sure that has removal. No ghost resists, only one normal type. Oh, it's done sparse though, so it's fine probably. And this looks good overall. Okay, speed tiers here look good. This is not great because Electrode is kind of bad. So I mean, I guess they're still fine. Even if you remove Electrode, this is fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, I mean, this is fine. I would put this in the middle somewhere, but I have all the middle slots filled up, so I guess this goes at 6. If I put it at 6, then I'm really... Oh, I forgot to do the thing again. I forgot to highlight again. Yeah, if I put this at 6, then it's like I have no spots left in the middle, so I feel like there's gonna be a team that's worse than this, but that I don't want to put down there. I knew I would do this. um, I don't know. I feel like I guess these teams are pretty good, so I don't. It's not too bad. Yeah, I can. These teams are pretty good. I don't know why I'm not putting these higher. Let me just put. Yeah, I'll put it at 5. Why did I spell it like that? It's like this, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, Ishtar. Other dock. Okay, Mega Tinkaton. Mega Tinkaton, Urshifu Rapid. Kingabit. Terra Electrode Hisui. That's probably a fine Terra type, but it was picked really early. I know that was like a mistake. Okay. Primarina. Terra. Okay. What's the Mega here? Oh, Blossom. I love Mega Blossom. It's a little weird here, but like I don't know if Chi-Yu is the best pairing with it. It doesn't have. I don't know. I shouldn't worry about the last pick too much, but it doesn't have a whole lot to break like fairy types and fire types, which are like the main things that mon struggles to break. In fact, just doesn't have a whole lot to break fairy types in general here. Like, there's no. It's just Skarmory, I guess. Those are fine. This looks fine. Speed tiers are okay. This is Terra, so it's probably pretty good. Yeah, these are good. Looks fine. Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I'm not super impressed in general. Again, this team can't really break fairy types that well. And look at this team do that well, to be honest. Uh, like, again, I knew this was gonna happen. I guess I'll put it at 14. Guess I'll put it at 14. Okay, I'm hating myself. Okay, Jean Paul. Jean Paul. Surely Jean Paul will have like a really bad team that I'd have to put at the bottom. No, I don't think so. Okay, Mega Luxray, Palafin, Rillaboom, Skarmory. That looks fine. I like Terra Noivern. I think Terra Noivern's really good. Mega Hydreigon. This looks fine. Pretty ground weak. Nothing too bad here. This ground weakness is pretty bad though. Speed tiers are okay. They're not the best. This Noivern speed tier is fine. It's Terra, so it's probably gonna be pretty good. I think Terra Noivern is good. This is kind of whatever, but it's allowable. Hazard removal looks okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of problems with this, so it's definitely not 16. I guess I could put it at like 4 to leave that 6 slot open, because I don't feel too bad putting this team high. I kind of just like these teams, to be honest, so I'm gonna go with 4, I think. Okay, Granbell. Granbell has Mega Skarmory, Roaring Moon, Tapu Fini, Annihilate. Okay. Roaring Moon, second pick is pretty bad. Without Terra, I think this mon is not super good. It's also the fastest mon on that team, so that's not great. Because that is not a great speed tier, although it's not horrible. Terra Arcanine, Terra Komala. I like Terra Komala. That seems like a pretty good low tier pick. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, Chien-Pao, Mew, Kartana. That's really good. Nidoking, Terra Jolteon I think is good. Mega Staraptor late, that's pretty good. Terra Regigigas, that seems fine. This looks good. Let's see, kinda ground weak, that's not a big deal. This all looks good. Speed tiers over here are good, although there's no like 115 slot, but that's not a big deal. This is not the best, but it's not the worst. Hazard game looks fine. Yeah, I think these teams are really good. I don't know. I really like this team. I think this team is really good. I think Mega Skarmory is really strong. And Tapu Fini is good too. But this team I'm somewhat less sold on. But I feel fine putting this up here. Just because mostly I haven't put enough teams up here. I don't know if I should do 2 or 3. I feel like I should leave the 2 slot open just in case something's really good. But also, if something's really not, like, I just don't have anything good and I end up having to put something bad there, then that would suck. But I'm gonna put it at 3. Okay, Gareth. Okay. Great Tusk, Mega Drampa. I think Mega Drampa's kind of meh. This is really good though. Mega Great Tusk, Spectrier. Heatran. Mega Drampa's kind of whatever on this team. Terra Cleavor is pretty good. Okay, down here. Mega Incineroar. Gengar. That's fine for taking out the fairy types. Got Donphan, Garganacl, a lot of low speed tiers on this team. I don't know if it has a Trick Room option, but it doesn't really look like it. Yeah, just pretty bad speed in general on this team, although the fastest mon is Sneasel, so it's like, yeah, I don't know, like, fastest good mon being Gengar isn't really is pretty bad. Terra Salamence is good. Okay, looks like quite ground weak, although it does have 3 immunities, so not too bad. Yeah, like I said, speed tiers are pretty bad over here. They're fine here, although... Is that Raichu Terra? No, that is not Terra Raichu. Yeah, although, yeah, these aren't that great either, because there's a huge drop-off between Spectria and Great Tusk, because Raichu's not very good. So, that's not the best. This looks fine. Again, with all the middle slots are taken. Yeah, I think overall, I like this team. No, I don't know. I feel like I can't put this at 6. I have to go down to 16 at least, which is not where I'd want to put it, but I kind of have to. So, I mean, do I want to keep the 16 slot open? I could go lower. Yeah, there's definitely a couple issues. Like the speed tiers are pretty bad, and I mean, I like this core, but Mega Drampa feels like a weird addition to it, and I'm just not a huge fan of most of the mons on the bottom half of this team. Although I also don't know what Overquill does, so. And then this team with the speed tiers, and it's just not perfect. So I'm just gonna go with 18, I think, because you know, if I end up filling those top slots and I get a really good team, I don't want to have to put it too low. So I'll leave the 16 slot open. Okay. That. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. Mega Cram. Sneasler, Tabu Lele. Okay. Non-Terra Skeledirge is kind of whatever, I think. Gudra Hisui's pretty good. Terra Vikavolt could be good. Okay, looking down here. Dragapult, Clefable, Jirachi. Mega Primeape. Mega Primeape's pretty good. It has Rage Fist now as well. And Buzz, Blastoise, Quillfish, Terra, Electrode, Hisui. Speed tiers look good on this team. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Pretty ground weak. A lot of rock weaknesses, so make sure that team has good removal. Speed tiers look alright. Really good on this team, and they're fine on this team. Okay, so Team 1 does have some solid removal, although it's not great, because this is not going to be running that. And then those two are sort of whatever. So, would want some better removal on this team with the 4 rock weaknesses, especially one of those is a Mega. Okay, again, I don't really feel super comfortable putting these at 6. They don't seem bad, but I don't know. I'm not super confident. I guess I could put them at 6. They definitely have a lot of powerful mons. I think Dragapult's really good. Mega Primeape is fine with that as well. Got a solid core on Team 2. I think Team 2's good, and then yeah, I could put this at 6. Let's put it at 6. And I still have 1 slot open at the top, and then 3 slots at the bottom. So these last teams are gonna end up having to go pretty low, unfortunately, I think. Okay, Trey, Mega Golisopod, Clefable, Gliscor, Glimora, Zoroark. Really good hazard setting on this team. I think Glisopod's pretty good there. And let's see, Tapu Koko, Roaring Moon. Is Roaring Moon even boosted by the Koko? I don't know how the abilities work. Non-Terra Skeledirge, Halucha is good with Koko. Or no, it's Treads is boosted by this, but Roaring Moon isn't. I think. I could be wrong. Mega Goodra, okay. Mega Goodra's kind of meh. Speed tiers look good. Ooh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Fighting weakness is fine. This is fine. Yeah, speed tiers look fine on this team, but they are not great here. Fastest Mon 110 is pretty bad. And there's just not a lot of fast Mons in general. Does have Glycopod for a lot of priorities, so I guess that helps. Okay. I'm looking at... that's fine. I guess this isn't great, because Ferroseed is pretty bad, and Iron Treads doesn't want to run Stealth Rock every week. Okay, yeah, again, I don't really feel confident putting this at 2. At all. So, I guess this goes to 16. I don't think it's bad. I don't think these are bad teams. I like this one a lot, to be honest. I think Terra Keldeo is also really good. Didn't mention that. But yeah, this team looks good. And then this team is not as good, I don't think. I mean, it has Koko Lucha and then Iron Treads, but I'm just not sold. And very ground weak. Oh, also, yeah, the speed tiers on this one. Yeah, I guess I'll go 16. I don't think they're bad, but they're not worth being at 2, and and yeah, now we have 2 and then 1920 for these last 3 teams, so I hope they're either really good or really bad. Okay, Bloody. Okay, Chi-Yu, Corviknight, Slowbro, Iron Hands, Clodsire, Flygon Y, Bulu, Frostlass, Cradily, Sharpedo. Why'd I read out all the mons? I haven't done that for any teams. Terra Bulu's probably pretty good. Mega Flygon Y I like. Chi-Yu is solid. Speed tiers look pretty bad here. Here, Mega Lantern has Terra Iron Leaves, which is probably pretty good with that. Kingdra as well, but not a whole lot of rain or terrain taking advantage of, which is fine. Lando Eye is pretty good. Scizor seems good with this. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Nothing too horrible on that. Yeah, okay, speed tiers are pretty bad on both teams. 111 fastest is not great. Neither is 110, especially when, like, neither of those mods are top tiers. So, yeah, no, that's pretty bad. The speed tiers are not good. Hazard looks fine. Conkeldurr gets defog? What the fuck? Flygon Y obviously isn't defogging, but Corviknight can run that most of the time, so it's fine. Okay, yeah, again, I don't think this is worth going at 2. So it has to go really low. Shit. But I mean, I don't think these are worth going really low either. I feel like these are fine. I feel like it's the speed tiers that's holding me back from going 2. I feel like if they had good speed tiers, I'd be like, fuck it, 2. But just they're not good, so I don't feel like I can do that. There's also like, I don't know, Tapu Bulu's kind of not good here. Like, it doesn't help a whole lot, especially like your Steel type's Corviknight. Like, you definitely have some ground weaknesses, but it's not great. Yeah.
I guess I'll do 19. I don't. I might regret not putting it at two because, but I don't know. Cam's still up and he's pretty good at the game, so he probably has a good team. But then I would have to put Palm Tree at 20 no matter what. Okay. Okay, Cam. Alright, Cam took first pick Reuniclus, which obviously isn't a first round pick, but he really wanted it, so it's whatever. Masquerada, Infernape. This looks fine at first glance. Terra Raiku's really good. Tornadus, Spectrier, Mega Arbok. Spectrier want a good fighting type. He does have Urshifu Rapid, but didn't really get any of the really high top tier fighting types. Terra Armarouge is probably fine. Regieleki is sure, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Uh, Ground weak, but I think he has Tapu Bulu. That's fine. And then this is pretty bad, but it could be worse. Speed tiers look fine. As only Cyclozar for hazard removal on that team. And then this is bad too, but not really rock weak, so it's whatever. I don't know if I can put this at 2, but I don't want to put this at 20 either. I mean, these are just kind of whatever teams, to be honest. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I should just put this at 2. I think they're pretty good. I don't know. I wish this team had a better steel type than Steelix, but it's not the end of the world. Steelix is pretty good. Yeah, I guess I'll put this at 2. It's definitely not better than Granbell's team, but um, yeah, I think I have to. I forgot to highlight him again. Sorry, Cam. Okay, Palm Tree. Okay, well, this team has to go in the last slot because of how I did this stupidly, but um, it looks fine. uh, I, I Landorus Incarnate Mega Mighty Yana Latias. That seems fine. Urshifu single Mega Lunatone. Terra Noivern is good, I think, although it's a little early to pick it. Um, yeah, I don't know. It seems alright. Um, that's pretty bad. We only have Galar Wheezing as a switch into Dragon types, which isn't great. Um, Lots of Fairy Weak. Montier is not great for offensive fairies. Um, yeah, is there no? No, there is a steel type, which just is immune to normal, so the thing doesn't thinks there's not a normal weak. So yeah, that's fine. Speed tiers look okay. Hazards look okay. Only one Stealth Rocker on this team, which is Lunatone, that isn't going to be running it, so that's pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Well, my music ended. Shit. Whatever, I'm almost done. Um, yeah, I mean, this team has to go to 20, but I don't know. I think they're fine. I would say if I didn't have to choose 20, I would do like around the middle of the pack, or maybe even higher, because I think that these teams are okay. Um, Again, this is pretty bad, but uh, it's a lot better on this team, so it's fine. Um, and again, the Fairy Week mons over here are helped by the fact that this team isn't really weak to them. Because if you have, you know, facing a really strong fairy, you can just bring the other team. Um, yeah, it's just these teams overall look fine, but I have to put it at 20, so at 20 it goes. Well, yeah, that's it. I guess these are my rankings. Obviously I'm at 1, and then outside of that, this is pretty much none of it makes sense. So don't take your ranking too seriously. But yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.